So Visions of Venus really formed, it was formed by me and the drummer Kaylee, and we used to be in a band previously before VOV, and after we left that band we wanted something more serious. We wanted to be able to do gigs, make original music, and we wanted it to be an all-girls band, so that's when the idea for VOV, it wasn't even called that before, it was called a different name. But that was like when the idea for the band started, and we started holding auditions, I would say. It wasn't really an audition, it was more of like a chemistry test to see how we would work with other members, and we wanted to make sure that everybody was on the same page, had the same goals, we worked well together, and I feel like that's part of the reason why we're so successful today and why we've stayed together for so long, is because we really had those chemistry tests and we made sure that we're vibing with each other before we really made that commitment to be a band.
So the bass player, Cameron, she DM'd me on Instagram because we knew each other from like School of Rock. And she was like, hey, my band's looking for a guitarist. Would you like to maybe try out? And so I came to her house for a rehearsal and I joined the band.
So we've all grown very close and we're all comfortable with each other and telling each other how we feel, what's bothering us, and I feel like that's created a connection that not only translates within the band but on stage too. When people see us, I think they know that we're a band, we're like family, we're like sisters, and we really connect with each other on stage.
We usually rehearse at the drummer's house. It's in Boca Raton, so we've always been there just because we can't really move a drum set to each other's houses. It's easier then. This room is my music room. It's a work in progress still, even though it looks pretty complete. My dad actually made it, so he made the ceiling. It's like a space galaxy kind of thing, and then we have the software for Pro Tools on here to start working with originals, recording, and everything. Homecoming was very important to me, and I made sure to like really rehearse like weeks in advance for that.
Hey, 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 hey! How's everybody doing tonight, huh?
Homecoming was like definitely one of our like peak kind of gigs we've had. Yeah, it was very hyped, and it was what fed into our energy on stage when performing.
I feel like the crowd energy was really what kind of made that performance so memorable, because it's been songs that we've known for a while, we've performed for a while, and they just took a whole new level and a whole different light at Homecoming.
My social circle has it's definitely changed. I've been hanging out with VOV a lot more. I've had to not hang out with friends as much, but
I've made a lot of new friends because of music, and I've played at events like at Cypress Bay, so I've been able to talk to people and make friends with people who go to a school that I don't go to. And obviously sometimes there isn't time for me to hang out with my friends because I have rehearsal or I have to prioritize something else, but then usually it's all worth it in the end. Friends come to gigs, so I think it has definitely impacted my social life, but I don't know if it's good or bad. I think it's a little bit of both. But
being in a band in high school has definitely affected my social life and my social circle, just because before I've never really been approached by people. I had my friends and their friends talk to me, but now it's like some random people in the school bathroom or in the hallways will tap me hey, you're the singer in the band, right? Or oh, you played at Helco. I'm like, yeah. People just ask me questions about the band, teachers and everything, so.
Sometimes my teachers will be like, oh, Cameron, how's the band going? In front of the whole class, and I'm like, oh, good, and it's kind of awkward.
we all make sure that if we have, let's say, an important test or whatever, we try not to book anything so that we all can put our studies and schoolwork first.
It's been a struggle balancing schoolwork and my band, because both are priorities. I take pretty rigorous classes in school, and my my band is also something I take very seriously, so balancing my two passions has been difficult.
I don't balance schoolwork and the band. It's actually really imbalanced.
I don't think my stress levels have increased because of music, because I've been doing it for a while. And I've been in pretty intense music programs, so I'm used to having to manage school and friends and music and everything. So
Balancing is, yeah, still working on that. Oh.
So today was the first time that we played our original song in full for an audience. It was many people's first time hearing the song, and we decided not to introduce it as our original. We kind of wanted to see the vibe, see what people think based on the crowd reaction, and we feel that we got a really good reaction.
next year with the band, I think that is really up in the air right now, but I could see us really going somewhere this year, and I really hope for that. I really hope that we get to that next level that every band wants to be at, and then I guess the sky's the limit for next year, you know?
Karma talking.